And hello and welcome to FormulaOCE F1 Sundays round 3 at Vietnam. A lot of debate about this circuit is no one really likes it. I actually love it. I raced in the F2s yesterday, didn't have much luck in the feature race, but won the sprint race. There's a few reserves today. I'm the only commentator again today. And yeah, we'll just see how it goes today with the new reserves in. Also, just a quick announcement for anyone who doesn't know. Hold on, sorry boys. Murray Walker has passed away, unfortunately, today. 97 years of age, amazing commentator. My heart goes out to the family, and I wish them all the best. We got a familiar face in the chat here tonight. We have Rickster. Nice to see you back. Get rid of the telemetry. Get rid of that. And it's your boy warming up those tyres pretty slowly, actually, which is a bit of a surprise considering it's only Q1. Getsuga will be the first one to set a lap. Another one of those British fellas. And his teammate alongside him is still Brindy Boy, which is looking good. He had to race last night at RRL at Baku. I think he did well there. He got a podium. But let's see how we go. While I'm streaming as well, I am eating, so I do apologise for that if you guys hear that as well. And I am a bit sick as well. There is a yellow flag down at the hairpin. That is a McLaren. It's Crew to Karma. A lot of them are still warming up their tyres. Your boys fell quite back, like just to make sure his tyres were all warmed up. And Getsuga is now on his lap, past that start-finish straight in the infamous Vietnam Hanoi street circuit, where a lot of the corners, a lot of people actually get caught out on. There was a poll vote that went out, and I asked the boys simply straight out if they wanted to race at Vietnam, and the majority of them said yes. So here we are in round 3. A 26-1 in the first sector. Pretty decent there, coming around into the roundabout section. Got to hold the speed around there. Very nice. That is the way to do it, Getsuga. Good way. We could see a few safety cars as well in the race. We could also see what else could we see? A surprise podium position. Just depending on how it all goes, I reckon. Anyway, it's coming out of the second sector, 107.8. Should be a 1 minute 30 around here. 1 minute 35 or something. I'm not too sure. I haven't raced in F1s in a while, to be honest, here. Coming around that last corner, which is flat out, but it's really easy to hit that wall. It's a 136.7. Solid effort. There is some carnage down at the hairpin down there. Let's quickly go have a look. What happened here? Stroker race and BC splash. I don't know what's happened there. Frizzy's hit the wall and he's lost an end plate. Sim races out and he's had a 5-second grid place penalty for a collision with Getsuga. What had happened there? Meanwhile, Crew to Karma set a 135.8. Yes, 8. Sim Racer, unlucky there, mate. I don't know what happened there. Sorry, I couldn't catch that. Green Goats is on a flyer as well. Stroker on an outlap. It's your boy here. Not looking good for his time here, to be honest. What happened with Getsuga and Sim Racer? I guess we'll see that in incident submissions, to be honest. Oz Vox is going around. Goats for Life sets a 135.5. Green Goats is set at 136.7. Sim Racer, unlucky, mate. It's your boy set to 2 minute 25. That's not what you want to see. Mitchie's on his way out. Who's the next one to cross the line? It'd be Sim Racer, but Sim Racer. Getsuga has retired from the session. Why is he retired from the session? He thinks he's happy with his time. What's going on, King Chris? Easy splash coming around these last two corners. Really close to that wall. Don't want to hit it. So 136.9 puts him into P5. He's running the same helmet as me. Damn. Stroker race sets a 1 minute 44.7 while Ozvox a 1 minute 43.1. They need to better their times there. Coming around that last corner, V Chris takes it a little bit wider than everyone else, and he sets a 136 flat and goes P3. Beautiful effort. Blackhammer is out there as well. Abyss. Oh, he's lost it. He lost it. This is not ideal for him. And Blackhammer's coming around that little corner there. You need to get moving, Abyss. Otherwise the game's going to disqualify you and you don't want that stuff. Time to break my heart here again. Just don't run out of fuel. You should be right. And Blackhammer hits the wall. Going to get a little bit of understeer coming around this last corner. He's going to have to take it a little bit slow and he does a 138.9. Puts him up into P8. Mitchie on a timed lap. Going through Sector 1, 26.4. Looking pretty decent coming around here. It did not invalidate his lap there. You can pretty much get away with cutting that corner just a little bit more and a little bit hard just to get around there. And it won't invalidate your lap. We are on strict corners. Coming down to the hairpin, it's very easy to miss your braking point here. And you can just go straight on. Coming out of Sector 2, Chris goes 135.3. Beautiful lap from him. Coming through these S's. Goes a little bit wide there. This is a very hard sector to get right. Very difficult. Coming around the last two corners. Doesn't hit the wall. Will he hit the wall on entry? Yes, he does a little bit. He hits the outside wall and he does a 137.6. Cruda Karma has retired from the session because he thinks, no, I'm good for the rest of the session. Blackhammer's going slow. Frizy, he's on a lap. Coming around that last corner, takes a little bit wide. Make sure he gets around that corner. It's a 138.4, puts him into P9. A lot of people are going P9 today. Brindy Boy is out there. Paddy Crow is out there. Paddy Crow He's on a slowdown lap. Next one to cross the line then I think will be Green Goats. And he didn't better his time, I don't think. Brindy Boy looks rapid. I don't know whether that's the connection issues or whatever, but he looks rapid going through this last sector. Let's just go on board with him here. Let's see if he screws up this last corner. Holds it around there. Beautifully done. And he does a 134.6. Puts himself into P1. Fastest lap of Q1. Abyss is on an out lap. Edge now coming around in the last sector. Doesn't look too confident. So he's already hit the 130. It's not where you want to be. He is on those mediums though. He might be saving his softs for the rest of the sessions. Puts himself up into P11 with a 138.4. Korg is out there as well. And he has done a 135.9. Puts himself up into P5. His teammate Meek still yet to come out there. It's your boy. He's going slow. Very slow. Is he just not taking this serious? Or what? I don't know what's to go in. Stroker race. What are you doing, mate? Move out of the way. I don't know what you're doing. You basically started a hot lap. And you're almost on the line. And you got people coming up behind you. There goes Korg. What's going on here? Edge has invalidated his lap and he's coming straight into the pits. Abyss yet to set a lap time on those soft tyres. Our second in the standings behind Brindy Boy in that Ferrari. Let's see where he lines up today against Brindy Boy. Maybe he might get a win. Remember, if we look back in round one, Brindy Boy won on track but lost by having a penalty. And Abyss ended up winning. And then in round two, Brindy Boy just took away in Bahrain. Abyss comes second. So they're on the same points, actually. Equal first. And we'll see where he lines up against Brindy Boy. Looks like a pretty solid lap, actually. Might do a 34. Might do a low 35. Hits the wall. And he does a 35.6. Puts himself into P4. He could be happy with that time, I think. Brindy Boy sets another fastest lap. He's a second. He's a full 1.3 in front of P2. It's like he's just having fun. He's not even really racing anyone. He's just a bit too much. Paddy Crow on a lap. Sim Racer hasn't come back out yet. Rickstar, you might have to get on to Sim here. He needs to come out. Put a time in. Or does he want to start from the back? That 5-place grid penalty might hurt him a little bit. But it definitely hurt him if he starts with the back here. Meek yet to come out as well. Let's get some of these camera angles, hey? Looks pretty good, pretty clean. Went a little bit wide around that corner. Didn't really hit the apex. Hits it there. Coming around the last two corners. Beautiful stuff, Paddy. Beautiful stuff. Comes around 136.8 and puts himself in P9. You heard it right. Sim has equipment problem. Just trying to sort. Oh, Sim. Equipment problem and also... that 5-place grid penalty. Do you know what happened, Rickster? My track commentator? I don't know what happened. Mitchie. P3 with a 135.4. Brindy Boy's coming into the pits now. Brindy Boy's retired from the session. Of course he has, because he's a second up from P2. This is unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable scenes. Sim Racer coming around that hairpin. Yet to set a lap. Meek as well. He's behind him. He's coming up to the back of Stroker race now. Ozvox is retired from the session as well. Korg retired from the session as well. We'll keep on board with Sim here. Yeah, invalidated your lap there, mate. Yeah, he'll send you the clip. Too easy, mate. No worries. We'd like to get everyone's view and all that stuff on any incidents that do happen. The stewards will look at it, and Sim Racer has started his lap now, coming down that first straight, hitting turn 1 pretty decently actually, coming around turn 2, the long right-hander. And it's a quick left into turn 3, and then turn 4 right again. It's hard to get right. You want to get as close to the wall to minimise your time. Through sector 1, coming around that roundabout. One of the longest corners on the track, on the calendar, I swear. It's coming down this, I don't know how long this straight is, but it looks like crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Coming into this hairpin, very hard to dictate where your braking point is. Will he get it wrong or will he get it pitch perfect right there? Hits that apex beautifully. Coming out of sector 2, what is it looking like? It's not purple, but it is a 106.9. That looks on track to be a good lap, to be honest. Gets close to the wall. He's lost a bit of his front wing. He will lose a little bit of downforce coming around these last few corners now, and it doesn't invalidate there, which is nice. Coming into the last 2 corners now, he's out of ERS. You've seen that little red light flicker. He's losing the back end a little bit, but he's coming around the last corner. And it's a 136.6. It puts him into P9. Beautiful effort. Stroker and Meek out of ERS. And he does a 135.6, puts himself into P5. Stroker, will he better his time? It's a 143.1. No, he will start 20th on the grid. Edge in danger here. He does a 136. So Ozvox is knocked out. Ozvox is knocked out along with Blackhammer, Robert Fury Racer. It's your boy here and Stroker race. Solid effort. Fries coming around the last corner, does a 136, puts himself up into P13. BZ Splash as well. Doesn't really need to set a lap here. He could have saved those set of softs unless they're the used ones that he used for his first lap. I guess we'll see. Goes wide. Don't need to push here. Goes into the pit lane. That's right. Ozvox did screw himself. He retired. He could have come back out for another lap, but instead he retired. I think he could have done a little bit better. BZ, he can retire now as well. But just hit pause and hit retire, mate. It won't take so long. BZ Splash looking pretty... Oh, it's a bit risky to say now, but he could be knocked out of Q2. We don't know yet. We don't know. Just wait and see. So, Brindy Boy at the top, a second. 1.3 in front of V Chris. Mitchie, 1/10 behind. Goes for life. Really close behind there. And then the people knocked out are Ozvox, Blackhammer, Robert Fury Racer, It's Your Boy, and Stroker Race. Now, here is the viewers' time to shine. With this qualifying picture right now, who do you think's going to be pole position? Will it be a surprise? Will Brindy Boy crash out in Q2? Commentator's curse. We all know it happens. I'm just wondering, will it happen? Will it happen? Race director, incidents. What happened here? Edge has a 5-place grid penalty for colliding with Sim Racer. And Sim Racer's got one for colliding with Getsuga. This is going to be interesting. Some license points are going to be taken off, I reckon. And coming out, it's a McLaren and then a Haas. No, it's a Ferrari and then a Haas. So it's Getsuga out first. It's never going to be Brindy Boy out first. We know that. Brindy Boy will wait till the end. Edge is also out. Edge, what are you doing? You're supposed to be the first one out. Brindy Boy, almost sounds like you want me to crash out. No, I don't want you to crash out. I don't want you to crash out, but if it happens, mate. You could see someone else on pole. Anyways, Getsuga down that back straight, looking really comfortable out in front. Edge, mate, you need to be out first. It's a rule. You did it all last week. Getsuga is a pretty good, would be more entertaining if you did. Couldn't let that happen. Yeah. Can't penalise someone for being too quick. Forza Ferrari. Now, Getsuga starts his lap pretty shaky. Hits that inside wall. It's not a good start. Edge right behind. Getsuga closes that DRS. Goes around turn 1. Coming around turn 2. Very long turn 2. Still turn 2. And then turn 3, turn 4, DRS. Need to open it right on that line up to get maximum speed. I haven't even got the telemetry up. What am I doing here? No, not that. Lap data. There we go. Loses the back end a little bit. I don't know whether that's the connection or whether he actually lost the back end, but could lose him a little bit of time there. Coming down to the hairpin. I think I'm doing alright with heating as well. That's cool. Corner. Oh, he didn't lose the back end, but he took a weird line coming out of there. Someone not a fan of them, Brindy boy. Broken reptiles in the. What is it? Where are you, broken reptile? You racing? Are you racing? What the fuck? I thought you were into Sunday racing. You're gonna get a 32 easy? Probably. Out of dinner in 15. Oh, that's right. You couldn't race. I had to fill your spot, didn't I? $135.9 in Q2. That's pretty decent. Let's run into the 135s. Sim Racer is retired from the session. What is going on here? Oh, it's a McLaren coming up there. What? BZ, what are you doing? Move. I've had no breakfast yet. I just had some cereal for lunch. Who's the next one to cross the line? It looks like Paddy Crow. I wonder what happened to Sim there. That looked pretty bad. Coming out of that couple of corners into the DRS zone, maybe he lost the back end. Well, since he's retired and he hasn't got a time, he'll drop to 15th. And then, that 5-place grid penalty. We all know where he's going after that. Paddy Crow, 137.3. Chris, a 136.8. Can get a little bit quicker than that. Brindy Boy's on his way out now. 8 minutes to spare. This is not like Brindy Boy to come out this early. What is going on? Just don't do a sim racer. And I guess we'll see. Goats for life. Going down the second DRS straight. 25.9 goes purple in the first sector. He is looking good here, actually. It is a yellow flag in sector 2, just out of this corner. Looks like there's a bit of a front wing missing, and Goats for Life is getting in that slipstream with that McLaren, but the McLaren needs to move out of the way here. He's massive slipstream. I don't know. Goats for Life and Cruder are friends. I don't know in real life, but I know they are mates, so he might have just helped his little mate out. I'm not too sure. Not the teams, but not the same team, but they are friends. So, anyways, coming through the last sector now. Looking pretty rapid around these few corners. Gets as close to that wall as he possibly can. Doesn't go wide through any of these corners. Hitting every apex. Loses the ERS for that little bit of a straight and a corner. Hits the wall. It's going to be a 35.8. Good time. Really good time from Goats for Life. Brindy Boy starting his lap now. We'll have to see where this one goes, eh? Let's stay on board with our one of our championship leaders, and just no commentating. Oh, he almost invalidates the lap. Yeah, I won't commentate from here until the end of the lap. Ladies and gentlemen, we've just witnessed greatness. It's a 134.5. He is once again 1.3 seconds ahead of second place. 1.3 seconds. Frizy sets a 136.3. Mitchie, beautiful lap. A 134.8. Puts it in 3/10 within Brindy Boy. Oh, that's a face. Is Brindy Boy going for another lap? I think he might be. But he is out of the ERS maybe? Oh, no, you cheeky. There is some action. Williams of Korg is in front of Fries. Korg is on an outlap here. Meek. What is going on here, Meek, with a 141.3? What are you doing? What are you doing? Abyss now on an outlap as well. Yellow flags in every sector. Locks up, he's 3 seconds up. That's a 136.2. Solid lap. Gets it in there. Korg is also on a lap. Coming out of the turn 2 and turn 3 and turn 4. Brindy Boy is retired from the session. Mitchie has retired from the session. Abyss, the only one not to set a lap time. Let's see how we go. Our other championship leader, because they are on the same points, starts his flying lap. Let's see how he does. I'll shut up again. I'm gonna go get a drink anyway. And it's a 1:35.2 for Abyss, puts him into P5. Not where he wants to be, considering his championship rival is on provisional pole. Getsuga has retired from the session. Oh, but Getsuga, I think he might have retired on track. In the S's. Kurikama on his lap. Frizy, will he make it? He's got 10 seconds. Edge won't make it. Oh, Edge will make it. So the first one to cross the line will be Korg. I think it'll be Chris. Chris has done a 1:34.9. Korg's done a 1:34.9, so he's not going on another lap. Chris might not be going on another lap. No, he's not. So who's after that? It's a McLaren of BZ. Where will he come? Meek in the danger zone in P10. And he's out. BZ Splash puts it up into P7. Paddy Crow on the firing line. Abyss just dives into the pit lane. The next is a McLaren of Kurikama. He needs to better his time. He needs to better his time by a little bit. Just to get Paddy. Comes around the last corner. Looking clean through there. And it's a 1:35 flat. Puts himself up into P5. Knocks Paddy Crow out. Paddy's in the pit. Edge does a 1. And Frizy gives it only a 1. And he goes P11. Oh, if he just didn't hit that wall there, he might have made it to P10 and gotten into Q3. Oh, so unfortunate. Meek out in Q2. Getsuga out in Q2. Paddy Crow P12. Paddy, if you were literally just flying on that lap there, man, you would have probably had it, I reckon, to be honest. You could have had that. And that is Q2 done and dusted. And Brindy Boy out in front again, only by 2/10. Then 3/10. Oh, Chris, we're getting closer. We are getting closer. Frizy 92 out, Paddy Crow, Meek, Getsuga, and Sim Racer with that grid penalty that will put him back a little bit. Also, Edge has that grid penalty as well, which is kind of interesting. Sim just told me he is running no traction control for the first time in a race. I just seen that. Man Crush struggling. No, the other Man Crush is doing alright. He's up in P1. No, I seen that in the Discord. He just put that in there. Yeah, a couple of problems. No traction control being a massive one. Just got to get the grips of it, I think. If he wants to get quicker, I think he will. He'll get it. He'll get it. And it is your boy Edge. Meek knackers. Meek. Yeah. Wasn't a good lap. Was not a good lap. I was a bit worried when I seen his first lap in Q2 was a 142 or 140. I was a bit scared then. But no one actually told me who their who their pole sitter will be. I know who Rigster's guess will be. We all know that. We all know that one. And it's no favouritism. It's just... You always got to have your sons back. That's it. Commentators cursed. Brindy boy, I swear. P1. I'm calling it now. Edge. Is that a feeler lap, Edge? Is that a feeler lap? There's Mitchie coming around as well. Who's this bloke? Ah. That's who it is. Found out. It's all good, Rickster. Mitchie setting the fastest lap in sector 2. That's because he's the first person to go through with it. He says, what a shit commentator. I say, what a shit qualifying time. Get out of Q1 and you'll do well. Anyways, 136.3 from Mitchie. Brindy boy next? Yeah, that's it. Brindy boy is next. Does lose it a little bit there, which is a bit weird for him. He might be saving it. Oh, he has saved it. It's a 140. Fuck. God damn. 149. Brindy boy not looking too good there. 135.3 by Chris. Excellent work. Korg setting a 136.4. Goats for life a 134.9. Solid effort. Green Goats coming around that last corner. And it will be a 135.4 behind his teammate. BZ Splash coming straight into the pit lane. Abyss, a 135.1. Puts himself into P2. Edge is behind him. On his lap. Krudakama has started his behind him. BZ Splash. What? Oh. Is that a bit of his end plate missing? I think so. Yeah. Obvious reasons. Brindy boy is out there again. Kruda. What was that? Was that Edge? It was Edge. He has lost a bit of his front wing. Alright, Brindy boy on his second lap. Has saved up the ERS, loses it coming around that final corner. Has he hit a 133.6? He's almost a second and a half up on P2. What is this? What is this? It's not right. Coming around the last 2 corners for Edge. Looks like he will set a 137.1, which puts him up into P8. Karma coming around that last corner. Looks like he will set a 135.5, puts him up into P6. Solid work. Just waiting on BZ Splash to make... Right. You don't need to worry about it. Just leave it, Rickster. Just leave it. Just leave it. Chris coming into the pit lane. Green Goats is invalidated. Edge is invalidated. Green Goats is going really slow, letting Karma pass. Alright, so everyone coming into the pit lane. So there's still 3 people on track, and they'll probably be coming in. Bro, don't worry about it. Don't need to worry about it, mate. Simple and easy. So Korg is the first one out in the second half of Q3. We get that little bit of time. No, just stop worrying about it, mate. I've got to commentate. Stop talking shit there. Good content incoming from the first sector in the race. Oh yeah, it's gonna go all down. One day I'm not even just gonna have the chat open. Whoever does whatever, I don't care. Stop talking shit in the chat. None of it. Anyways, a lot of boys are coming out now. The track will be rub it in. It'll be the fastest it's been in all qualifying sessions. Let's see who can beat Brindy Boy. Right? See who can get into the 132s first. Korg almost hits that wall. Starts his lap now. Won't have any traffic to worry about. Oh, and he loses the back end just a little bit. Hit that curb. Not a very good way to start his lap, and he's pulled back. He's pulled out of it. And who's on a lap behind him? And it's Chris on a lap behind him. Coming around turn 1 now. Taking it really wide there. These Honda engines are really quiet. Really quiet. Sets of 25.6 goes purple in the first sector. This might look promising. He is 4/10 up. So he's a bit far behind here though. He's a really good second and third sector. I mean, like, it has to be perfect. No walls touching, but really close. Coming out of sector 2, only 3/10 up now. He's lost a 10th on his time. Getting really close to those walls, coming around that corner, looking pretty decent. Getting one tyre across the curb. Last corner, looks like he's got some ERS. And he sets a 134.6, puts himself up into P2. Brindy Boy comes around the last corner, sets another fastest lap. Goes 133.5. Beautiful effort. Brindy Boy won't be able to set another time. But that won't worry him. Mitchie, P2, 134.4. They're 9/10 of the provisional pole sitter at the moment. Goats for Life coming around. He's 4/10 down on his time, so he might not actually improve here. And he doesn't. Stays P4. McLaren coming through 2/10 up. That might put him into P6 for now. 2 followers away from 50, guys. If you aren't following and you're watching this, give FormulaOCE a follow. We'll be one step away to make affiliate. Cruda Karma goes 9/10 up in the last sector. Goes P3. What's happened here? There's some carnage. Everyone's around. Abyss is around. He's got no front wing now. Whoa, gets in the way of Chris. Chris goes P2. And there's your lineup. Called drop down to P9. Very strange. Edge up into P7, but he will have a 5 grid place penalty. Look at that. 8/10 separates first and second. And then from there, it's like pretty standard, but 8/10. Look at all these people speeding in the pit lane. Hey, settle down. Settle down. I guess we'll see. Brindy Boy, P1. Chris, P2. Mitchie, P3. 4th, Cruda Karma. 5th, Goats for Life. 6th, Abyss. 7th, Edge. 8th, I can't remember. 9th, Korg. Basic Splash 10th. Yes, boys. I didn't know what the weather was going to be. I didn't know. This is beautiful stuff. Really good stuff. Did no one check the weather? No one told me. Why did no one tell me? Why? Vietnam. In the rain. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. As if I did that. I couldn't do that. That could not work out. I just went from 13 to 5 viewers just because it's raining in Vietnam. Anyways, Brindy Boy off. So Edge, P12, Sim Racer is at the back with his teammate, Stroker Race. Green Goats, that's who it was. So we got the Brit at the front and the Brit at the back. Yeah, oh dear. I wonder how this will go, because I know on Wednesday we had some rain in the F1 race as well. So this could be very interesting. You could go the 3-stop, but the 2-stop is the way to go on lap 14 and 17. You just need to make sure those tyres last. It is going to be a very difficult race, and just for Sector 1, raining in Vietnam is not going to be good in Sector 1 for when we start this race. Who's that at the back? Sim Racer is at the back. Stroker there. It's your boy. Who's the one that's fallen back? Who's that McLaren? Why is BZ Splash there? Why is he at the back for? I didn't do this. I wish I did, but I didn't. It's all on dynamic. Last week I couldn't get it right because I had Bahrain in the sun. Now this week it's raining in Vietnam. This is not nice to our Sunday F1 drivers. Making sure you get those tyres up to temperature for this first lap, which will be very, very difficult to gain the slightest amount of traction out of that first corner. With rain, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Will we see a new race winner? Will we see Abyss come from 6th to win? Will we see Brindy Boy just take it away and leave everyone in the dust? Just waiting at the back now. Sim's coming up now. Just making sure everyone's waiting on him. Brindy Boy's been sitting there a while now. His tyres will be getting a little bit cold now. Sim getting ready at the back. We are getting set. 4, 5 red lights. And no, we're not underway yet, because that's the glitch that I always get. It's not nice. I think we're waiting for someone to load. Here we go, we're getting ready. And we're underway here for round 3 at the Vietnam Grand Prix. Chris got an amazing start on Brindy Boy, but Brindy Boy comes back around the first corner. What's going on here? Everyone's around. Brindy Boy did take a little bit of a step. Oh, Frizy has left the session. No. This is not good for Frizy. Sim Race has moved up from P20 up to P14 on the first 2, 3 or 4 corners. This is amazing stuff. BZ Splash and Krudakama are going side by side. This is not good for the 2 teammates. I think that was a little bit of an end plate for BZ Splash. He is a reserve driver. Sim Racer is moving up. It's your boy here has spun it. He has spun it. Chris out in front. Brindy Boy behind. Mitchie behind him. Yellow flag. For it's your boy here, Abyss and BZ Splash. Abyss looks like he just dive bombed him. Excellent work. As long as it was always fair. Looks like he's... Oh, he almost ran up the arse end, and Getsuga gets past. Korg on the push in P11. He is behind BZ now though, but BZ does have some damage. Watch out for that. He does go into the pit lane straight away. Korg with Sim Racer behind. He's gained 8 positions. 9 positions on the first lap. This is amazing stuff. Absolutely amazing stuff. Going from technical problems, he lost a little bit of his end plate, but he's not phased by that. He's in a Williams sandwich at the moment, but Meek behind him. Abyss right on the back of Edge. They are pretty good mates, so it'll be interesting to see. Look at our leaders, so close together. Not getting away from each other. Mitchie behind. MP3 behind Brindy Boy. Brindy Boy has gone for a move on Chris. Gone to the inside, doesn't get the traction that he wants. Chris has stayed out in front. Will he go looking down the inside again into this corner? And Chris goes for the switchback. He goes for the switchback. Now they're side by side. Oh, they backed out. Chris backed out. He couldn't handle it. Didn't want to go side by side into the S's. This is unbelievable. That would have been nuts if I seen that. Absolutely crazy. Brindy, slow up a little bit. I want to see this. Green Goat sets us the fastest time with a 1:53.6. Korg, 1:53.2. This is nuts. I cannot believe what I almost just saw. Brindy Boy Fries is back, which is brilliant. But this fight up in front has invited Green Goats, the Alpha Tauri teammates. Robert Fury Racer is around. Reverse it up, mate. That's it. Get it going. Don't want to get a DQ like the last race. It's all right, mate. Keep it going. If any incidents happen, just send them in. Robert Fury Racer has left the session. Now we've just got a rogue AI car driving around. I think that was a little bit of a rage quit. I'm not too sure. Chris is losing a little bit of time to Brindy Boy with a missing M plate though, so Brindy Boy coming into the third sector. Will he look good here? It can all go wrong for the race leader here. He needs to take it a little bit slower than what he did there. He is losing a bit of time to Chris behind. Chris is catching. Eight tenths behind. Then Mitchie. Green Goats. Goats for life. Rudakama. Edge. Abyss. Gets Suga in the points with Korg right behind. Sim Racer is also there. Meek behind him. Paddy behind them. Ozvox. Blackhammer. Fries. Stroker Race. BZ Splash. It's your boy and Robert. Brindy Boy's kind of just getting away here now. I wonder if the rain has stopped. No, it hasn't. Sim Racer has retired from the session. What has happened? Has he lost the back end? He has, and he's gone into the wall. Into the wall. Sim Racer. Someone has a 5-second penalty with Edge. Oh, no. Abyss, what are you doing? Stroker Race has a drive-through penalty. I want to hear what has happened here. I want to hear what has happened here. It is a VSC. VSC has now ended. Edge. Sim, if you're there, interview, mate. Interview. I want to interview you because that was an amazing first lap. Chris now still on the back of Brindy Boy. Mitch, looks like a little bit of a train. Green Goats is around. It's not good for Green Goats. Getsuga kind of just turned in on Green Goats there. Left him no space to work with. Rickstar, if you're with Sim, ask him to join my party. Ask him to join my party. I want to talk to him. Korg on the back of Getsuga. Edge. Where's Abyss gone? He's gone into the pit lane. Kruder. Goes for life. Mitchie, Chris, and Brindy. That is it. That's your top three. That's who's going to be on the podium. I think Brindy Boy loses it just a little bit. Now with Mitchie coming through the S's. It is very hard to get right, even in the dry. But in the wet, it'll be 10 times as worse. Or 100 times as worse. It's your boy who gets past Stroker Race. Coming around that final corner, don't want to hit the edge there. Brindy Boy sets the fastest lap with a 152.9. Yellow flag, sector 3. What is going on here? Ozvox. Black Hammer. Brindy Boy's still got that rev glitch. It's pulled out a gap now to... Oh, Krudakama's let Edge go past. What was that? Why did he let Edge go past? Wonder what happened there. Korg goes down the inside of Getsuga. He's in a Williams sandwich right now. Stroker still have that drive-through. He does. If he doesn't serve it next lap, I think he gets disqualified. I did want to speak to Sim, but I don't think he's going to join me party. Really wish he would have talked to me, but it is 5 o'clock in the morning, and for him to make up 9 places on the first lap in the wet at Vietnam is nuts. Absolutely nuts. Mitchie still on the back of Chris here. He thinks he can if he can just get past him, maybe he can challenge Brindy Boy. Brindy Boy is kind of just getting away a little bit here. Sim will join my party. Here we go. We hear him from the man himself. Sim, are you there, mate? He's probably connecting. No? He's there. I'll let him have some time. Anyway, he's going around that little roundabout at the turn. Mitchie's still behind Chris. Brindy Boy's out to 2 seconds now. Good evening, or good morning to you, actually. Have you included your audio? Yeah, sweet. So, run me through, what happened in qualifying that everyone's talking about? That 5-place grid penalty for you and Edge. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. 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 Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. 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 It can't be heard. Hold on. Let me just be quick. Yeah, hold on. Party. Yeah, just carry on. I want to hear it. Edge. Edge, yeah. Yeah, well, you got the 5-place grid penalty. You went to the back of the grid because you crashed out in Q2, which was an unfortunate experience due to it actually happening. Yeah, lost the rear coming out of turn 4, probably. Yeah. Yeah, and then after that, started P20, and then you moved all the way up to P11, and then just lost the rear end coming out of turn 2 again. So you just that first sector. Yeah. Yeah. Now, where is Rice? Where? Oh no. So yeah, Brindy Boy's 2 seconds out now. He was with Chris, just in front of Chris, a couple of laps ago, but now he's just kind of taken away now. But anyways, good on you, Sim. Unlucky. Now you know what it feels like to wake up at 5 a.m. and crash. Not a good feeling, eh? Oh. Ooh. That's the worst track to do it, I think. I'd rather you do it at Monaco, to be honest, but... Yeah. Yeah. Literally. No, what were you saying? I saw that. I saw that, yeah. Yeah. It just felt better. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. I want to see some action at the front. I want to see Brindy slow it up a little bit because Chris and Brindy almost went side by side into that last sector. It was so close, and then Chris pulled out. I was like, no. But he's 2 point. Yeah, he's 2 seconds in front. Mitchie's a second, 1.3 behind. We need 2 more followers on the stream to reach 50. And we're doing well. Yeah, 50 followers. We've had 225 views, so we're doing alright. And since this is only round 3, that's mad. Yeah, I know. That's what you did, didn't you? Oh, wow. Brindy's slow up, he doesn't know how to do that. Rick's just always in the chat. I love it. I love it. It's good. It's really good. There's nothing really to talk about, to be honest, because everyone's kind of like spaced out. The only close battle that's really happening is Mitchie and Chris. And they're not really battling. They're just in like a little train. Green Goats is behind Splash. Green Goat should get past here. Losing the back end a little bit. Did you watch the F2 race from yesterday? Oh, mate. I came 7th in the feature race after qualifying like 4th. And sprint, I came 1st. But we were going around turn 2 in the feature race, and Meek spins me. But it said he said I was ghosted for him on his screen, so I did what I did to Lucas on Xbox in Australia. So I was ghosted for Meek, and he just gone through me. And and on my screen, he was pushing me around the corner. And it's your boys around at the penultimate corner. Oh. Is he? Oh. He stays behind. Looks like BZ Splash goes a little bit slower, thinking that Green Ghost was going to go down the inside. So it was here that Chris and Brindy were side by side, and they've gone around the corner together, and then he's just pulled out. Krudakama gets Edge. Edge is in the pits, actually. Korg and Meek are in P6 and P7. That's a battle I want to see. Meek and Brindy. When Meek is up the front. Abyss with the fastest time with a 151.3. A solid effort. Yeah. Well, at the moment, it doesn't matter where Abyss finishes, Brindy's going to take the lead of the championship. Stand alone. Yeah. Mitchie still right there with crits, and Goats for Life is right behind them. We got some good drivers, man, but Brindy just blows them out of the park. I feel so bad for them sometimes, but alright, we'll have a look. He's using a lot of ERS though. No. And Edge and Paddy Crow. Paddy's in the points. Yes, and Abyss got past Edge as well. I don't know what's happening to Edge. What's he doing? He's on mediums. Ozvox is on hards. Is it changing over? Oh wow. If I could fix the audio between me and you, Green Ghost is now in the pits as well. He might be going on to a set of mediums as well. If I could fix the audio, I would. Because then I could have you as commentator with me. That'd be mad. Oh, Getsuga has lost the back end, and both Alpha Romeo just goes, thank you. And go hop into P8 and P9. Oh, Goats for Life. And Mitchie. Goats for Life has gone for a move on Mitchie. Abyss. Korg down the inside of Krutakama. Kruta goes for the switchback. Beautiful move. This is wild. Yeah, I like being a primary. I love it. It's great. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's like me when I was in the morning. I'd go for a cigarette whenever the fuck I felt like it. So Getsuga's spun it again. He's on those inters. He's making it a little bit hard for Frizy to get past. Wait, no. Getsuga's got a puncture. He's got a puncture. All the boys are trying to get past him, but they can't. And Splash goes through. Edge has been held up from that. Oh, that's not ideal. Everyone's going on to the medium, so it might be time for changeover. I think Edge went in a little bit too quick. Mitchie with a penalty. What did Mitchie do there? What has he done? Why does he have a penalty? Oh. Yeah, probably. Brindy's still out there. Will he make it to the pits in time? This is where it'll be interesting. Yeah. It'll be very hard to be in these S's as well. So look at Mitchie. So he's 8 seconds behind Korg and Meek. And they're 15 seconds behind Kruder. Oh. And he's lost his front wing, yeah. So Robert's gone on the softs, but I still think he's AI. Brindy's in the pits. Goats for Life is in the pits. I think Goats for Life and Brindy Boys, this is where it's at. Brindy Boy's got to change his front wing. That might mean Goats for Life gets out in front here. And he does. Gotta get the breakfast. Goats for life. Didn't have to change his front wing where Brindy Boy had to. Mitchie is coming down. Mitchie and Chris are coming down the last straight. Brindy Boy's just come out of the pits in front of them. They've lost a little bit of time in that pit stop. But it all seems relatively the same. Everyone's on mediums now. Except for Stroker, Korg. Has he? Oh no. He's probably hasn't changed them over. He's probably just done his regular pit stop. Oh, that's not what you want to see. Goats for life though. Now out in front with Brindy Boy trailing 2 seconds behind. Brindy won't be happy with that quick front wing change. Yeah, he's just gained 2/10 out of that hairpin. But Goats for life, honestly. Massive effort to stay within that little pit stop range just in case Brindy needed to change his front wing. Chris is now 3.2 behind Brindy. Brindy is on the pressure, putting it up. He's only behind by 1.5 seconds. He does tap the inside wall though. He did tap the inside wall there. He hasn't lost any of his front wing yet, but Chris has set a faster lap, I thought. Oh, Brindy only just come in, that's right. Maybe we'll see Brindy set the lap now. He is within that once. Yeah, Chris just got a 3 sec. I don't actually say all the 3 seconds that come up, to be honest. I don't know. Brindy. Yeah. Come on, mate. I know you are. Anyways, Brindy, he's in DRS range now, but Goats for life. I reckon he'll defend this position, to be completely honest. Like, really hard, though, because he won't want Brindy just to get past and get away really quickly. Yeah, it could go either way, but we'll see how it goes. I just jumped from 4 to 9 viewers. I don't know why it's doing this. Not really DRS. Brindy's got half of his ERS, and Goats for life has all of his ERS. He might get DRS off Stroker, maybe. No, damn it. He just pulled me out real quick. Brindy right behind. I've got the rev glitch for Goats now, but DRS now open for Brindy. He does pull right in front. Just say note, that position's mine. Now Brindy will just skate away now, I think. So see you later. P1 is mine. He's gone, yeah. Stroker's hitting the wall at the back there. He's still on inters. He doesn't get points, but at least he finishes the majority of his races. He's always there. He's always finishing. And I like that because it's persistence to do that. It's like, I'm at the back, but fuck this. I'm going for it. I'm staying here until the end, you know? Like, he's just persistent with it. He's just like, yeah, I've got this. Anyways, Mitchie still behind Chris. He was in front after the pit stop, but Chris just must have seen we've got back past him. Meek up into P5, 13 seconds behind Mitchie. Crew to Karma is 6 behind them. There's no one really together. Yeah. Yeah. Like, even for 20 drivers. Huh? Yeah. He's 2.3 now and he's gone. Just, this is like Bahrain all over again. He just got away from you pretty quickly. Yeah. Didn't see him. I have an idea of what you're thinking about, aren't you? Am I wrong? Wait, who's around? Oh, yeah. Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do the Lucas trick? Oh. Give you some tips. Oh, Mitchie's actually closing in on Chris now. He's 7/10 behind. There's a yellow flag in sector 3. It's probably... Is it? Stroker race. Alright, so still 7/10 behind. Yeah, stroker race. They've both run out of ERS, these two, trying to get away from each other. They're both red lighting. Just... It's not what you want. Mitchie, though, is looking good for a podium here, I reckon. If he can just get past Chris. Mitchie is a good driver, though. I've got to give it to him. But Chris... Frizy. They're both out of ERS as well. It's just DRS. It's back to what, 2014, 15, where there was no ERS, no KERS. Nothing really too bad. But if there is any incidents from your end, you'll need to report it too. Yeah, I might have to send him to F2. Yeah, exactly, come to F2. Mitch. Yeah, I'll try to anyway. So, Mitchie has a little bit more ERS than Chris right now, but still red lighting. Like, not good. He is catching. Will he go for a dive bomb down into the hairpin? No, he won't. He'll stay behind. Oh, this is agony. This is agony. Has he got it? It's your boy has retired from the session. He has 5 second penalties now. So it's your boy is retired in the pits. Thanks, mate. Really appreciate that. Last night in the F2s, we didn't really have that. Frizy and Paddy Crow are running side by side right now. Oh, that looked really close. Frizy's trying to get in the DRS, in the slipstream. Will he go for a move? No, he gives Abyss a little bit of a touch there. Those two will be in a party together, actually. They're actually really good mates. Maybe. Or, no. Or could it be Edge, Mitchie, and Frizy? I think maybe, yeah. Abyss is in a party with VR F1 boys. Oh, Mitchie. He went for a little switch. He went for like a switcheroo there. It was like going down your inside. No, I'm going towards the wall. He does have ERS, but you need to save it a little bit more. Opens the DRS, coming down. Will he go for it this time? Or will he... Oh, Chris is locked up. Stays around the outside. A lot of people are coming into the pits now. They've put on fresh softs. Frizy, Ozvox, Blackhammer. Brindy's still out at 6 seconds now. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I can't do that. I can't do it anyway. I can't just kick him out. And, I want to see a battle here for the last like 6 laps between Chris and Mitchie. They've been going at it all race. Mitchie's stuck behind Chris the whole time. They're just like... Yeah, it is. Yeah. They only have 1 penalty. Yeah, they do, yeah. 3 second and 3 second. Virtual safety car. Getsuga has retired from the race. What has happened there? He's in sector 3. I want to see what's happened here. I'm on board with Frizy. Looks like he's lost it into a wall. I think he's lost his back end and... Yeah. Abyss with a drive-through penalty. Speeding under VSC. Did anyone else get one? Abyss and Korg. Unlucky for Korg. I literally only just found out that he lives basically around the corner from me. Yeah. Lives like a neighborhood over. Brindy Boy 6 seconds now. I probably should, eh? Mitchie. Yeah, lost the back end a little bit, eh? Abyss was supposed to come in for his drive-through, but he's gone in for an actual pit stop. No. Oh no, he's going to be fuming. Mitchie is right with Chris. This is what we want to see. Honestly, yeah. Yeah, absolute outstanding effort. I wonder why they just, like, the stream can't hear you. I've got party included. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, bye. Mitchie still behind Chris. Still no ERS, either of them. They're just... Are they catching goats or nah? No. Stroker Race is 4 minutes and 39 seconds behind Robert Fury Racer. BC Splash got past Green Goats, but oh, Green Goats is in the pits. Damn it. When you think there's a move, but there's not, and you're like, fuck. Oh, Mitchie's hit him. Oh, but Mitchie's stopped. Yeah. Yeah. Solid. Solid. Good respect. That's a clap there, mate. Honestly. Good respect there. Yeah. Yeah. I can that one better. No, that was actually really good respect between those two there. Him realizing, oh no, he's hit him and spun him. I think Mitchie just lost a bit of his end plate. Maybe. Nope. Everything looks intact. But Chris, though, still there. Goats for Life has moved up 3 positions to be where he's at. Meek, excellent job. Just running a race in his own, of his own. Moved up 8 positions from where he started. So, solid effort there. If Chris is smart, he'll stay behind the AI maybe, if he can, until the DRS detection zone, and then... There you go. He'll get DRS now. Yeah. And he'll just... He's a second... 1.7 seconds in front of Chris now. BZ Splash goes past Abyss. Abyss is doing his drive-through now. BZ Splash. 3-second time penalty. Abyss just coming out of the pits from his drive-through penalty. Still able to probably get a point. Still pretty spaced out, actually. Yeah. Yeah. Brindy, 8 seconds in front of Goats for Life now. Just insane. How far in front of you was he? Yeah. You finished P3, didn't you? Absolutely insane. Did you see the time trial that I put up in the moderators chat in RRL? Yeah, and an F2 here. And it was number 1 in global for a bit. Until Korg came along and smashed me. I was so pissed. Paddy and Edge are close. You wish, mate. You wish. It is a bit later in the day on Saturday morning for you, though. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock at night for us. No, so 3 hours from now, because it's almost 5. It's 4:50 now, so 8 o'clock our time. No, 3 hours, sorry. No, it's 5:50 AEDT, the one that we're running off now. So, I think it's like 10 for you, or 9. No, not now, like in 3 hours. No, 2 hours. Yeah, that's when the race is on Saturday mornings. Yeah, they have 2 races. And Abyss commentates them, so... if you're looking allocations on Discord, F2 allocations, if there's a free seat somewhere, you can have it. Because I think we got 18 drivers. Yeah, mad. Abyss has got past BZ Splash. Abyss is actually really good around this track. It's just a lot. Oh, did he back out of that? No, he backed out of that, didn't he? Yeah, and then Krudakama's right in front of them. Oh, but this is the last lap now for Brindy Boy, and he's at the roundabout at the top of the map. Edge. Paddy's completely backed off Edge now. But Edge, does he have front wing damage? He does. He's missing an end plate. And Krudakama is also missing an end plate. He's missing both end plates. Oh no. He can get up into 6th. He'll be happy with that. These two, I think, will make some contact, and Paddy's just got to shoot straight on through. Edge gets past Kruda. Paddy's going down the inside of Krudakama. And let's take it to your race winner, Brindy Boy. Goats for life comes across in P2. Chris, you keep watching that, let me know what happens. Chris coming through for P3. Mitchie, good sportsmanship, coming in 4th. Really nice battle. Meek coming through the S's now. Korg and Green Goats were lapped, so they've already finished. Robert's just finished. Now, back at Edge. Paddy looking, he's going around the outside, down the inside of the second corner. Edge looks for a switchback. Will he go? No, he can't. Let's Paddy have it. Paddy's got P6. Oh, stuck it around the outside. Around the outside. Oh, mate. Oh, Frizy coming through. Says, nah, screw it. BZ Splash comes through. got too distracted looking behind and hit the wall. Meek with driver of the day. Not surprising there. Now, that's a familiar face standing on the top step of the podium. Yeah. I'm gonna get these boys in here. Invite to party. Invite to party and invite to party. Alrighty. What's going on? Anyways, great race. Amazing effort from all three of you. Only 3 DNFs. Getsuga, It's Your Boy Here, and Sim Racer, which I've had in the party since he crashed.
Yeah,
Was
I'm
that
still
funny?
there.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Chris, I'll start with you. P3. I'm pretty sure you were a bit scared when Mitchie spun you at the hairpin in Sector 2. But how was your race?
Pretty good, actually. Hit the wall. I think lap 3 trying to keep up with Brindy Boy, which is impossible, I'm not going to lie. But I was able to hold second through all that with my right wing going. It was like yellow damage or something. So I was able to hold that, and then I think that's what gave Goats the green light to pass me in the pits or whatever.
Aye.
And then they took off, and it was just me and Mitchie fighting for third. And when he hit me at the hairpin, was a bit scary. Like the red arrow came up on my screen pretty quick, but I was able to hold it, and I think he knew that it was a mistake by him, but it was all good. There's no issue there, and it was alright.
He completely came to a dead stop, and he was like, "Nah, I'm not passing.
Yeah,
I'm not passing
yeah,
now."
Credit to him, man. Good on him. I'll send him a message after this.
Yeah.
But well done, Brindy Boy and Goats, man. Done good.
Yeah. On to China next week. How you feeling for that, Chris?
I do like China. It's not too bad of a track if you can keep it clean. You know, there are a couple of corners that I think are a bit hairy. You know, if you touch the apex, especially at the back long right hander before the straight. It'd just be, I think that one would be more of a consistent drive. Whoever's the most consistent will be up there definitely. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm hoping to get another podium.
Yeah, it's known as Pad OP if you ask Sim Racer or Brindy Boy. That's Pad OP track. Anyways, congratulations on third place.
Thanks,
Chris.
mate. Appreciate it.
Good job. Goats for life. How you feeling, mate? P2 probably wasn't looking too good after quali. Where'd you quali? P5.
Yeah.
Or P5. Yeah. So how'd that go? How'd your race go?
It was pretty clean most of the way through. I jumped Brindy Boy in the pits, but he managed to catch up pretty quickly, so I just let him by because I knew that I wasn't going to be able to battle him. But I just kind of wanted to make sure I had enough distance between me and Chris behind. But yeah, it's pretty clean all the way through.
Yeah. When you jumped Brindy Boy, did you think maybe you've got a chance in this, or did you just know he was just
Oh, not really.
come back
Yeah.
and...
I knew he was going to catch me eventually, so I didn't want to fight too hard.
Yeah. Same question for you, China, next week. How you feeling?
Well, at the moment, I'm just a reserve driver, so depends if I can get a drive for next weekend.
You probably will.
But China's one of my least favourite tracks, so probably won't be going too well there.
Yeah. Anyways, congratulations for getting second.
Thanks,
as a
man.
reserve. Nice job. Definitely keep hitting that reserve button now that you know it's there.
Yeah. Always ready to.
Just hit that button. Don't hit that tick. Don't hit the tick. That's for full-time drivers.
It's my fault.
Ours is Anyways, on to our race winner and now standalone championship leader, Brindy Boy. How you feeling, mate?
That race was more difficult than it looked, I'm not gonna lie.
It didn't look difficult from our point of view when you were just out in front, just chilling.
Um, oh well, on the dry stint, I was a lot more comfortable, but in the wet, it was really difficult. I was running a dry setup for the whole of the race, so for the wet, I was sort of just trying to make sure I didn't bin it, and then for the dry, I started pushing again.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't even know it was going to start raining at the start of the race. No one even told me. They usually tell me. But
Sorry.
when I saw it raining, I was like, yes! We
Yeah,
see a wet Vietnam. No
do
one
love a bit
likes
of
it.
rain.
But quali went well for you. Q1, you put up an excellent time. You were about a second, 1.3 seconds in front of everyone, at least. And then in Q2, you were, I think, 1.2 or 1.3 again. And then in the
Yeah.
last one, you were like 8 tenths in front.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like street tracks with, well, tracks where the walls are quite close to the track limits. I feel really confident with them for some reason, so I was able to sort of push and put a really good lap in. Um, and then for the race, I actually picked up damage quite early on. Braked a little bit too late, went straight into the back of Chris, and had to deal with that for the entire wet stint. And then when I pitted, the team like weren't ready for me for some reason, and like the guy who was changing my front wing just sort of strolled out with it with no sense of urgency whatsoever. So I lost loads of time in the pits, but yeah, I managed to bring it back on the dry stint, so I'm happy.
Got to have a little bit of a chat with your team there, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
China next week. I know how you fared in quali for RRL. Not too well at China. So how are you feeling for China?
I quite like China. It's it's quite challenging, but I think really nice when you get it right. Um, and yeah, just hoping for another good result, really. Um, but we'll see.
Yep. Alrighty. And that's F1 Sunday. Your podium place, Brindy Boy, Goats for Life, and Chris. Our next race, I think, is the multiplayer league, and that's tonight. But I don't know whether anyone can commentate that. So we'll see you again for Wednesday at China. I think, yeah, that's China. Anyways, great to have you guys. Talk to you a bit later.